What is up, Globetrotters? What I like to do for the Geoguessr daily challenge is we are incepted into a location somewhere around the world. I have to move around, figure out where I am, and if you think you know where you are, I would love it if you were to shout out the answers and let me know. We can do this cooperatively. But just no Googling, folks. This looks like Africa to me. You enjoy the travel website? Nice. Yeah, looks like South Africa to me. At a glance. Check out any Geoguessr World Cup action. Tell me about it. Looks like Southern Africa. No. Sun's in the wrong part of the sky. Okay. How you doing, K Mario? It's popping. I mean, confident on Africa. I don't know what part. Ooh, do they have Chinese food? Get out of here. You know, I went to a Chinese food place once, and I got a fortune cookie. And would you believe what that fortune cookie said to me, folks? It said, "You love Chinese food." All right. Seka Maneng. Dumela, hope of the world. Okay, so it's English-speaking Africa. I don't think it's South Africa. Goldman says, how do we define caring for viewers? In order to care, you'd have to be aware of someone's existence. No, see, I don't think so. I am aware of your existence. I'm aware of your existence right now. I'm talking to you. You exist. You're a person who matters, who's talking to me right now. So yeah, I'm aware of your existence, and yeah, I care about you. You're not just a random person posting messages. You're not just a robot. It seems to be caring for a concept of a person. No, see, I disagree. I think the ability for me to relate to you as, having physical rapport, sitting together, spending time together, eating together, right? That we can't do because of time limitations, because of physical limitations, because of, my desire for privacy, because of a lack of ability to spend infinite time with infinite people. But I don't think that precludes my ability to care about you to some extent, because I am aware that you exist and I'm aware that you matter. You think I'm the non-person? Yeah, fair enough. I'm probably a robot. You wouldn't know, right? That I'm just a guy hanging out in his room who has hopes and dreams and likes playing video games with all you guys. I don't know, man. I think that this easily meets my definition of care, and it also, sorry, we need a pin. It easily meets my definition of care, and it also is something that I do try to think about you and consider you, all of you, each and every one of you, as individual people who matter. Okay, it was South Africa, so I was just off with the sun position. And I try to do that on a vibe level. I try to show you that I love you, right? That I think about you, that you deserve to be loved. You deserve all the very best things in the world, as do we all, right? And I want you to know that. I want you to know that there is a person right here not only thinking about you, trying to put on a fun show that you enjoy, that might, be a balm for loneliness. It might be interesting, might be entertaining, might be whatever it is. But also a person who's thinking about you and wishing you well, right? Trying to send out good vibes. To those I've never spoken to those I don't even know. In maybe a hopeless effort to try in my feeble way to make the world a slightly better place, but that's the best I can come up with. EE is Estonia? And by all means, think about it differently, disagree. But take me at my word. That's all I can offer. Take me at my word that I do think about you. Tartu Narva. Okay. Is this Tallinn? Is Tallinn Estonia? Where's Narva? Or is it Tartu? to the east. How far east? Having listened now to the vibes, YouTube will feel like a desolate wasteland. No. Do we think it's Talon? Battle of Narva. I did my dissertation on it. Where? Where is Narva? I don't see Narva. Too big for Tartu feels like Talon. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, okay. Gotta be, right? Looks like we're in the Estonian capital. This always want to dig in you. No, I don't take it that way. I appreciate the honest conversation. It's just something that got me thinking in concept of general. Yeah, dude, 100%. No, I didn't take it as remotely dig. I asked myself, can I care about people in Africa? People I've never met? Or is that just a concept to me more than an actual person I know? To me, caring is an awareness of someone and an active effort. Maybe we differ on definitions. No, I don't think we differ on definitions. I think we disagree. So I am a pretty high empathy person. Part of that makes me good at risk, right? Because it gives me the ability to predict what my opponent is wanting. And I think it's not hard for me to care about people in Africa. And the reason it's not hard for me to care about you or about a person I haven't met, or even a person I may never meet, right? The future, caring about my great grandchildren, things like that. The reason it's not hard for me to do that is because there but for the grace of God go I, right? I would be that person if not for my random circumstance. So in caring about that, I care about myself, right? We are all one humanity. And I'm just easily or more easily able to extend my empathy to that. That's all. I think that's the only difference. And I don't think we're quibbling about semantics. I think we actually, I think there is a way to open up your ability to empathize with others. And I think part of it is involved in opening up your empathy for yourself and identifying with yourself with other people. The concept of future generation of your lineage is actually a thing I did not consider. That gives me something to think about. We are all the same blood. We are all the same people, right? You and I, the only thing that separates us is circumstance. I could easily have your life. It's impossible for me to hate another person, really and truly hate another person because of that. Qualls Wonder says, a little off topic, but my philosophically lead brain demands I ask you a concept. Can we as humans lift a car in circumstance with just a raw body weight? Why can we not train ourselves to achieve? Well, I think, what's it called? The effect of adrenaline might be reserved for those feats of strength for a reason, right? Yeah, your body's programmed to never use 100% of your muscle. And you can only unlock it during extreme moments, right? Yes. So, language. Bermuda sign painters. Okay, we're in Bermuda. Very cool. That is that would have been absolutely impossible to get otherwise. I wouldn't have even necessarily gotten that I was on an island. Do you know where Bermuda is? It's so far from anything else. Hamilton, Bermuda? How do you know Hamilton? Do I know Zug Zug? I don't know him personally. It's touching while you look into the camera while talking some wise words. Hey, I knew there was an appeal to this show. At some point, I knew there had to be a reason people kept coming back and being nice to me and hanging out playing video games. The topic has been discussed by Eddie Hall, the ex-world record deadlift holder, about how it all works. He uses hypnosis to trick his brain to set the record. Get out of here. Get out of here. Bermuda Electric Light Company. Can I get to the ocean? If I can get to the ocean, Then I'll have a better sense of what fucking part of the island at least, but I'm fine with Hamilton. I've been to Bermuda once and went to Hamilton. That's the only place I know there. Well, I mean, if we're on the island, we're already kind of ahead of the game, right? You shouldn't fly over that island. The whole adjacent region, right, should be avoided. It's a serpentine road, yes. I'm trying to find the ocean so I can get a sense of. Can I go that way? Can I go that way over there? Doesn't look like I can. Yeah, I'm fine with Hamilton. I wish I was kidding, but he lifted 500 kilos. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that part of the process would have been to hack your body's sort of natural instinct to not want to tear itself apart. As a person who suffers injury regularly, I have to be very careful not to overdo it. Oh, the name of the road was Serpentine Road. Good catch. I don't know. Not bad. Very not bad. Question number 4. I didn't Kuno Metz. What's up? Okay, this could be North America. Could be Northern Europe. Not USA. Oberscha, Vila Farska. This is Europe. That looks like Serbo-Croatian. Right? You think this is Croatia? How that lift affected his body after it was crazy? Yeah, what happened to his body? Did he hurt himself? His nose was bleeding. Oh, God, he almost blacked out. Yeah, be careful. You guys got to be very careful when you're trying to do. It almost killed him, right? Holy shit. Let's not push our luck with that. That record's not held by Halfthor? I just did a lot of steroids? No. Never. I just worked outside, really, and I starved myself for the better part of a year trying to get back in shape. Not even starved myself. I just ate very strictly. I ate a bunch of meat and cheese. I want to say Croatia, but I can't give you specifics. That's what I think, too. It looked like Croatian. Yeah, I never wanted to mess with my hormones because I wanted to live healthy as long as I can, right? Ideally pain-free, but we didn't get that lucky. Cold Trip says, I'm new here. Hello. Do you play Risk on stream? Yes. Yeah, I usually do the live shows about an hour of variety and then about 2 hours of Risk. It's like Brač Island on Croatia, competing with the Balkans. So you're thinking Brač. Let's see. Do these look like Croatian? Vidova Grava. Vidova Gora. Neračiska. Does anyone recognize those words? Go for Dubrovnik. Okay. Feels like that's very far away from the rest of Croatia. Vidova Gora. Definitely looks like Croatian. I'm going to hedge a bit. Yeah. It was the island. Oh, that was a great fucking get. I should have gone with it. That was a great fucking get. Look at that. Who said it was on the island? Well done. How did you know? Are you Croatian? Question number 5. That was a very good get. Slovenian and Croatian basically the same language? Yeah, well, isn't Serbo-Croatian considered actually the same language, like by linguists? This is Japan. And please don't get involved in that stupid political discussion because I'm not interested. I'm just talking about a language and linguistics. 382 on Gunura. 382 in Japan. Part of Katsumoto Port. Katsumoto. Where's the 382? How are the Japanese highways organized? Doesn't seem any sort of rhyme nor reason to the numbers. Okay, we found 372. What are the chances 372 is anywhere near 382? 374? Okay, hold on. Hold on. 374. Akamatsu. Are we on, what is this? Is it Shikoku? 379. 378. 382 might be on Kyushu then? 388. Something about this makes me feel like we're close. 385, 386. $389. Kagoshima, Katsumoto. 300 series is like a regional highway is the problem. 387. Kawasaki. I think we're on Kyushu. Please be on Kyushu. Hey, all right. It was on a crazy island. What is it? Iki Island. Iki Island. All right. I've never heard of this island. Iki off the northern coast of Kyushu. Cool. Did we do okay? No, fuck you, Oka. Wow. Holy shit. We did all right, guys. We did all right. We choked on Africa. We choked in the first get, and the rest of the gets were quite good. I'll take that. I'll take 4 out of 5. Do a little quickie Toronto round. School here. Pete, I get what you're doing, but I don't know how you go about finding these places. What do you mean? In Japan, I like it because Dufferin Park Ave. In Japan, what you just need to do is you need to find the numbered highways. You just said because I can't read Japanese, right? By crossing the Dufferin Mall. Oh, okay. Dufferin Grove Park. Okay. So the street we're on is called. Okay, I know where this is. Dufferin Mall, Dufferin Bloor. Dufferin Grove Park. There's that cross through. Okay, so we're on Gladstone. It's the same daily challenge for everyone. Well, that's okay. You guys can tell me where we are. I don't mind. As long as you don't Google. That's the only rules. No Googling. I didn't say no knowing it. If you know it, you know it. Knowing it is okay. Corner of Guildwood and Morna. Okay, Guildwood is Scarborough. That's the lake. That's the lake. We're on the bluffs. Okay, Guildwood Parkway. So if I go north, I hit Kingston Road. This is Toronto, yeah. Will I play Risk? Yeah. How do I get out of this neighborhood? Okay, that wasn't the right way. What would you do if one day on Geoguessr you ended right outside my house? I wouldn't tell you that it was my house. I've done it with like the house I grew up in. We spawned there, and I told everybody. I've done it a bunch in Thornhill. I told everybody like my, my growing up stories and stuff. I tell stories, but I wouldn't obviously tell you exactly where I live. That would be unwise. Okay, I can't seem to get out of this neighborhood. Guildwood Parkway, Guildwood, and Morna. All right, we found it that way. Yeah, that looks about right. How you doing? Get it all. What's up, Pete? I hope you're okay. I'm great. I first watched you on YouTube trying to learn Risk, and now I'm catching your streams. I love your vibe and wisdom, man. Question, what's your opinion on marriage? I'm 23, and I have a girl, but the relationship, in short, is toxic, and she wants marriage. However, I don't feel like there's a woman with standards. To be all nice at the beginning, they change. So what is my opinion on marriage? I want to know as much as possible. Oh, I got a lot to say about that, my friend. I got a lot to say about that. So the very first thing you say is she's toxic. So, I mean, if that doesn't immediately disqualify her from marriage, I don't know what would. And the reason is not what you think. The reason is not because she's toxic, and the reason is not because marriage is shit. And both of those propositions may be true. But the reason why the girl you're with would be disqualified from marriage is you described her publicly just now as toxic, right? Would you want to talk about someone that you love and plan on being with forever publicly in those terms? Of course not, right? You're 23. You're a young man. Understood, right? Do your thing, live your life, but don't for a second, where's the Tobacoke General? Don't for a second think that you are obligated to do something another person wants because they want it, right? Put aside the fact that the system is unfair. Put aside the fact that involving the government in your personal business is unwise. And just look at that one instance as a disqualification, right? I wouldn't seek to make the same mistakes twice. I certainly will make new ones. But when I talk about marriage specifically, I have absolutely no interest in involving the government in my personal business ever again. That just seems fucking dumb. And that has nothing to do with any person I might be with, and it doesn't take anything away from them. Because I am able to love fully and completely and independently of the government's opinion. Right? It doesn't seem like the government... Now, bearing in mind, right, I have a fairly low opinion of the government, so this colors my experience, but I also had an experience of marriage, right? I am divorced. So you got to take all of that into account when you ask me what my position on it is. Westmore. Okay, so Westmore is here, Norbert Crescent. Right, my opinion has to be biased in that way, right? You're not asking, the opinion of a happily married guy. You're not asking the opinion of a guy who would ever speak about his woman publicly or privately as toxic. Ever. Like, that should be the loudest signal in your world. If you feel this, that something is wrong. And I don't mean to be callous when I say that, because it might very well be painful to face that fact. right? And it might affect a whole lot of people in a fairly significant way. Okay? So don't make any rash decisions. Don't make any hasty decisions. But I don't feel like there's a woman with standards be all nice in the beginning, then change. No. Women are women are self-interested people, as are men. This has nothing to do with female nature or anything to that sort, or male nature, or the ways in which we can come together. It has to do with a legal institution that may or may not benefit you. Do your research, look it up, figure it out. Figure out if it's a good or a bad deal for you. Don't make a bad deal that you can't get out of. But I will say, the final thing I will say will be a positive note, right? You are able to love whomever you choose, and you absolutely do not need the government to involve themselves in your personal fucking business. In fact, doing so is almost certainly a negative. There we are. We're at Avenue Road in Davenport in Yorkville. I taught Andrew Tate everything he knows. Give me a fucking break. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you, and I'm gonna prove I'm a man. Such weak fucking shit. It's crazy. It's like the invert. Like, I hear him talk, I'm like, this guy sounds like an angry child. Not to shit on Andrew Tate, because, you know, the beloved, the beloved Andrew Tate. What the fuck is this? Davenport, and there it is, right here. And what are we on? Tranby here? He does. I know he sounds like that. I absolutely. You should take the political compass quiz on stream. Oh, I'd be down. I'd be down to talk about that shit. Then we have a link 38. Sorry, I didn't get the street name. 38 what? Heading east to Avenue. Is it Tranby? Bernard. 38 Bernard. The first time I took a political compass, it placed me right on Bernie Sanders. Were you pitching or catching? Taryn, you're too kind to me, sir. I'll take it. Oh wow, he's taking it. He's catching for Bernie Sanders, senator from Vermont, Bernie Sanders. Killdeer Crescent. Killdeer. This is like Paul's Wonder says, I love my girl. She's my boss. Simple. As we discussed the idea of marriage in the future, she's really anti-marriage, something with her parents' marriage. I personally don't have an opinion. You all are free to make your own decisions, my friends, okay? I'm not here telling anyone how they should live. I will say what I have done and what I will do. And I have no intention of making that mistake twice. I couldn't possibly do it again, even if I meant to. Broadway and Dawn Avon. Where the fuck are we? Pizza Up Cabinet Corner. I'm sorry, Mama. I'm sorry. Hey, what's up, Barf Simple? First time watch from Europe here. Will you play Risk soon? Yes, after this game. All right, by the Alexanian. All right, we're by the Alexanian on what? Where the fuck is this? It's Park Lawn? This is Queensway to Park Lawn, I think. Rent to Cliff. No. This is Egg. Okay. Egg and Laird. Okay, so we're up in Killdeer. That took me a while to find. Egg and Laird. So Killdeer is then up. Glenvale. Killdeer. Nice. And what number? Rule number 1. I know. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I apologize. 9. Number 9. Number 9. Number 9. All right, ladies and gentlemen. How long was I married? I was with my ex for 13 years, 12 years. Can't remember. And married for like 6 or 7 years. Yeah, about 7 years. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this video. And wherever you find yourself in this big old world, I wish you the very best.